Hello, welcome to Inner Alchemist Tarot, where you are your own alchemist. Thank you for being here. Let's see what Spirit has in store for us. Hi Pisces, welcome to your weekly reading for September 6th through the 13th. The cards have been cut and pre-shuffled with your energies. I'm just going to warm them up as I go here. Thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages. They're about to come forward for Pisces, placements and rising sign as well. I'm going to draw from the Oracle first, then draw from the Tarot, get some clarifier cards, see what we're looking at for you. This is a general reading, so please put the pieces where they go for you. Take what you need, leave the rest. Not all the messages may apply, so just keep that in mind. Okay, I sure do appreciate you, Pisces, for being here, so thank you again, subscribing, liking the video, the reading if it resonates, and all that. I also want to say, if you're a reader or someone that has, the talent that you're doing, reaching out to people through social media, YouTube, it's not about the quantity of people that are on your channel as subscribers. It's the quality. It's the quality of what you're doing. It matters the most. Okay, so remember that. And because there's a lot to it, and to go onto social media and to go onto YouTube, that's a big deal there. Especially the Piscean clan, we tend to be more like introverted, but we're very talented. But it takes a lot to get onto a platform, and it's all about believing in yourself, being confident, but also quality. And I just love you guys because you're on this channel and you've been dedicated and watching these videos, which is really cool. Watching the readings, I do appreciate you. Okay, so let's see what we have for you. Base chakra, number 1. Any of the numbers that show up on the oracles are good numbers for you, favorable for this week. Stand still. Okay. Let's see what we have for the oracle here. Tarot. Strength. Knight of Swords. Queen of Wands. On the bottom we have the Death card showing up here. Okay. Let me get some clarifier cards. We started with this base chakra oracle. I want to talk a little bit about that because that's the root chakra, and it's the chakra that is of survival, grounding here on the earth plane in the 3D, and it's also the chakra, the sexual chakra, right, that keeps us grounded in our bodies, and also it's one of the 3 chakras that are very much connected to the crown chakra. This is the highest of the chakras, and above that, so the functioning of the lower 3, especially the base, is essential for us to have connection to spirit. Okay, so we have the Strength card showing up, and that is a Leo energy. Strength card is, and Leo is a fire sign. Base, when I think of it's like a fiery type of energy, right? But the Strength card is all about inner strength, and she went through a lot. She came home to herself because her heart is right over her solar plexus, so that's a power center right there. Okay. The red heart, again, the base chakra, is that red frequency, and she's balanced. She's in a balancing position. She has that inner alchemist symbol, right? The alchemy symbol on her forearm there. Working with spirit to create magic. What's considered magic, but it's really you as a creator being expressing yourself is what it is. It's manifesting from the spirit, and that's what that figure 8 is. It's also a Mobius. It's the Mobius symbol. It's the beginning, no end, right? There's no beginning, no end to us. We're eternal beings. Also, as above, so below. So you're co-creating with the spirit world, non-physical. As above, so below. As within, again, spirit world. And so without. So you work co-creating with the non-physical, and then you manifest here in the physical. And that's what the magician does. The lamb is lying down in this card, and she's half lion, half human. She shapeshifts, and she's tamed this. She's laying down with the lamb. She's tamed her inner beast, basically. There's a lot to the strength card. Let's get a clarifier card for this. King of Cups. King of Cups is a master. Any of the kings are masters at what they do. Cups is relationships, emotions, feelings, emotions. Very much mastered after going through a lot of challenges, just like the strength. He's looking over at the strength. The person in the strength card looking right over there, mastered their emotions. And again, the heart in this picture is right over the solar plexus, the power center. So through the challenges and springboard through them and became strong emotionally. So leads emotionally strong. We have the Knight of Swords. It's a fast moving energy. As you can see, this person in this picture is running towards that bike. And so the Knight of Swords comes in, and it suggests that there's a fast moving energy. Swords are of the mind. It's Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy, yeah. But the swords meaning of mental processes, thoughts. So something moving really quickly here. We have standstill here, so let's see what this means. What's this Knight of Swords? The Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands comes up when it's suggesting standing ground. Been standing for a long time, defending almost. See these wands coming at this person. Their sock is down, their shoe is down, and one's up. So they've been standing for a while, defending it for a while here. Perhaps that's why the standstill is above here. This card of the Seven of Wands is that maybe for so long, standing your ground, standing still, and gaining that composure to yourself, especially with this Queen of Wands here. She is a magic. She's a manifestor queen, and she's been through a lot, just like the King of Cups. All those candles that are lit in that picture are really representations of all the challenges she's gone through and made it through and made it stronger, and that's what happens. It's not like we have to go through these terrible things in life to get us to a point of immaculate strength, but through that, if that occurs, if that's what you're creating in such a manner, then for sure you're going to be very strong. And look at her wands up in the air, as above, so below, just like the strength card here, and magic in her hand. She's taking action, moving on beyond this. That Seven of Wands, moving beyond the people that are going to try to throw you off course. No, that's not going to happen. Because there's a big death and rebirth here. Let's see. Before we get into this death rebirth card, let's see what this Queen of Wands is, Spirit. Pisces. Ace of Cups. Look at that. So that cup that the king is holding right there is an Ace of Cups, basically. Because it's a new beginning. It's a new beginning emotionally. Standing your ground with emotional abundance. That cup is overflowing. So the hand of God comes in and gifts this brand new cup. And I love the lotus flowers on this image down here. Lotus flowers are a symbol, metaphor of the human, of humanity, starting out in the mud at the very bottom of the water, and then climbing to the sunlight, and then eventually making it up over the water, and just shines this beautiful flower over the water and becomes that lotus. So it's a metaphor for enlightenment, coming out of the murky stuff, coming out of anything that got you. emotionally challenged you, brought you down to your knees. Sometimes you feel like you couldn't like go any further. Base chakra again, reminding this is a very grounding card. So it's great with the stand still here. Definitely grounding. So is Queen of Wands. She's sitting cross-legged there on the ground. Of course, she's got the cat there. Very much connected to spirit. Much grounded, standing still. Ace of Cups, brand new relationship with yourself, with others, new beginning emotionally, overflowing abundance. Death of rebirth is showing up here, and there's an ending to something, and something completely new is coming into being. On the bottom of the deck here, we have a King of Swords. Okay, so there could be somebody around you that's in that energy of the King of Swords. Is very much in their minds. They're very logical thinkers, great communicators. They are connected to their emotions. It's just they don't let it take them away. You know, it's not like the King of Cups, the mastering of the emotions there. The King of Swords doesn't really have, not drawn so much emotionally on making decisions and communicating. It's more based on logic and the mind. So, you know, I want to say that this is a big rebirth happening for you. It could be somebody that's around you, like I said, but it also could be your energy too, Pisces. You know, you want to put the pieces where they go for you there. It could be somebody affecting you, yeah, in that way. But because there's that death and rebirth, there could be some kind of ending to the relationship, because you have this overflowing cup, mastering your emotions, moving quickly forward to something after standing your ground for a pretty long time, becoming that master manifester, abundant master manifester. Okay, so we have the Cosmic Dancer. Come back to center. That's number 16. So any of the combination of 1 and 6 and number 1 are good numbers for you. Come back to center. What does that mean? Come back to center. Come back to the self. Come back to being focused. And I feel like that's what's being said here. It's like, you know, whatever it was that you were standing so long and in defense, or having to feel like you were defending yourself. You know, those days are over. You are a master manifester, and Spirit's backing you up. Got your back, literally got your back. And going, hey, guess what? You have a brand new overflowing cup of abundance here. As you're coming back to your center point of self. Okay. There's very supportive energies this week for all this to transpire. We have the Time Oracle card, so if you want to play some more here, I'm going to choose 3 cards. You can choose, you know, 1, 2, or 3, or 2 cards or 3 cards. That's up to you, but it's a when question. So, you know, I'm going to put them out. Oh, that one. I'm going to put them out upside down, and then I'll turn each one's, you know, one at a time. You might want to pause the recording here, the video, and make your questions or whatever you have question, and then restart it. So this is number 1. Number 2. And 3. Okay, so number 1 is divine timing is at play. So, like what was said, Spirit's got your back during this. There's transformation, transmutation. Nothing will ever be the same. It's a rebirth happening here. So the timing is accurate. So whenever the when question, when is whatever going to happen, is that it's all about alignment, and then the timing occurs through alignment. Number 2, it's worth waiting for. You know, there's this woman that's alone here, and you know, you'd say, okay, was she waiting for a mate? She's waiting for her dream to come true. She's waiting for something to open for her. You put the pieces where they go for you if you chose number 2 as well. perhaps you chose number 1 and 2. They kind of play off each other. Here's number 3, February. And that's pretty much right around the corner. I mean, these months are like flying by. At least this year did. Time is speeding up. Consciousness is expanding. Time is speeding up. Time is part of our consciousness. So February is a good day. Maybe that's, you know, I want to say that's if it's you're waiting, when is going to happen? Love come into your life? Are they going to ask you to marry you? You know, whatever. It could be anything. I'm just throwing out there. February has Valentine's Day in there, so you never know what's going to happen. It's also midwinter, and as we cross that threshold into mid-February, we're getting closer to spring too. So, yeah. So this is what we have for you. Thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages. I want to do one quick announcement here. I wrote this book in early 2022, Walking the Path of Least Resistance. You can find it on Amazon, and my website's in the description of each video. And, you know, it's a small book. It's got a workbook at the end there. But it's about being your own alchemist, and that's the whole, you know, meaning of the channel that I speak about all the time here on these tarot readings and the oracle readings. So you creating your own reality, you know. But so there's steps in here, and it's written in such a way that it just reawakens what you already know within yourself. It's a beautiful book. If you want to embark on that, I highly suggest it. I sure do appreciate you for being here again, Pisces, and many blessings this coming week for you.